Sagittarius, it's time for tarot. So, the December 14th moon is a Gemini full moon, and it falls in your 7th house of committed partnerships and relationships and marriage and contracts and that kind of stuff. So it's a full moon though, remember? So we want to release things. Now's a good time to get out of any committed relationships that are not serving you anymore. And this isn't just about like, I mean, if you want a divorce, hey, December 14th, around then you want to start thinking about that divorce. Adios. But it's the same thing for business partnerships. If there's a contract that's coming to an end, already it's time for you to be like, okay, it's time for me to get out of this contract. I'm not going to re-sign. I'm out of here. It's just a good time to eliminate and release these committed partnerships that are no longer serving you. Friendships. I mean, we outgrow friendships. It happens. And it's okay to be like, I'm out of this. This no longer serves me. And it's really one-on-one things. It's not like, I mean, it could be triangle energy, I guess, but it's more like the one-on-one things. Also, if, you know, if there's just a therapist that you're working with that no longer works for you anymore, it's time to go. It's okay. Don't worry about hurting nobody's feelings, my friends. Okay. The new moon, however, on December 29th in Capricorn lands in your 2nd house of self-worth. Income. It's how you make the money using the gifts that you're given, the innate gifts you incarnated with. Now, it's in Capricorn too, and you know Capricorns, they are like steady, steady success. That is the Capricorn motto as far as I'm concerned. Steady, steady work equals big success. Because Capricorns want big success, right? So we're starting to think in our 2nd house of this new moon, what kind of seeds can I plant that equal big success and make me feel mad worthy, because these are the things I was given at birth. Now there is a little roadblock here, because it's actually just more of an addendum. There's Mercury retrograde, right? Oh good, but it's not that bad. I'm doing a video on it. You can follow the link and you'll learn all about Mercury retrograde. It also is in Capricorn and also lands in your 2nd house of self-worth and what we just talked about. My words, I'm having a hard time with all my words today, so I'm just going with it. So now Mercury retrograde there, it's all those things I just said, but we don't want to initiate anything new, right? Keep going, success, but they should be existing things that are happening. You should concentrate on the gifts you have right now that you've been working on and not necessarily try to bring in a new skill during this Mercury retrograde, December 19th through January 8th. Because while you can start something new, you're going to find you have to revise it. It's cloudy once Mercury goes direct because he wasn't in his right mind. So nothing detrimental. It won't be like, oh my gosh, oh, the sky is falling, like you won't turn into Chicken Little. But you will find out that things weren't what they appeared to be because the planet of communication wasn't moving. He wasn't in his right mind, okay? So it's like you want to avoid signing contracts and things like that, especially when it comes to giving away your services. Watch out for people who want your services right now, at least during the Mercury retrograde, unless it's someone you've worked with before, unless it's a situation you've been in before, because you just don't want to do anything new. You want to like, what's that called? You want to reconnect. You can reconnect with people and you can reconnect with gifts you've had. Like an example, and this is just an example, is like you played the piano when you were a kid and lately you've kind of missed it, or you're looking for a creative outlet. I would encourage you during Mercury retrograde to find those inherent skills that you've already been working on but sort of let fall by the wayside. You could reignite your passion for things because there's something linked to this passion that helps you feel more authoritative. Authoritative? Okay, all right. See, this is the kind of energy I'm working with right now. The Capricorn retrograde is all about like coming into your own authority, and for you, I think it could come from reigniting some former skills that you have, skills that are marketable, skills that can bring you income, but things that you were born with. that things that you assume everyone else can do, but guess what, they can't, because only you can. Let's see what we got here. So we got for SADGE. I turned into like a Cajun man just now. Oh, 3 of them. One more. Or 2. All right, SADGE, you get 5. Who am I to stop it? Okay, new work, it looks like. Leaving arguments behind, inherent skills, not surprised. Luck is on your side, and repetitive work. A lot of pentacles. 1, 2, 3 pentacles. Work. Work, 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 work. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, right? This is like a brand new bolt out of the blue earthy thing that's happening. It's like, oh, wowzers. Look at this new thing coming into my life. It could be a job. It could just be, it feels very entrepreneurial. Like this is, it's not bolt out of the blue. That's the thing though. It's like been in your head, and then I feel like there's gonna be a moment for you when you get a sign, where you get a physical sign where you're like, I was just thinking of that. Things like that, like I was thinking of that, and boom, it appears. So what a great month it is for you to keep that head on straight. And make sure that you're putting out positive energy, because you're going to start to see these little signs that pop out of nowhere. But it's not out of nowhere. It came right from your brain. Walk away from any arguments, because no one's going to win. The arguing is, and listen, you know, it's that time for everyone here in the States. People are combative. But this card is really all about, like, this is the hollow victories card. Nobody wins from arguments, right? There's inherent skills that we're working with, and I'm not just talking about what I was saying, but like there are skills that you might even start to dig up, inherited skills from family, from past lives. Things like that, they can really start to pop up for you this month. Don't fight them, because they can bring you some really good luck. And if at first it seems like they're a little bit shaky, or like, oh, I can't do this, this doesn't seem right, keep working at it. This is the keep working card. It's almost like, well, I'm gonna use the piano reference again, like no one's actually really good at the piano except maybe, you know, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and Beethoven. Shut up, Tracy. Except the great classic, you know, which one was like, hey, I can play the piano real good and I'm real young, that guy. You have to practice. This is like practice makes better. So let's put this together a little bit, because there's 5 here. Given a gift. You're given a gift, so don't argue with it. Don't argue about it. It's something you may not have used in a very long time. You might actually find yourself inheriting something from a relative. You might find yourself with a physical inheritance. Could be money. It could be money. It could also just be an heirloom or something like that. But your luck is shifting. Your luck is definitely shifting for the better. And to keep the wheel of fortune moving, because your luck is shifting here, to keep this wheel moving, it's like you have to keep working at it. Whatever it is that you discover. And it doesn't have to be a tangible thing. I'm just giving you some options here. This is either going to be some sort of physical inheritance you receive from either a family member, it's a passing down, or it's skills. It's a gift in the form of skills, of inherited skills that you're receiving. And the whole message here is like, it might come out of the blue, but it really didn't, not really. Don't argue with it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Take it, see what you can do with it. Understand that it's coming from an inherited place. I know this sounds crazy, go with me. And it's, in order to keep it, it's here to bring you luck and to shift things, right? It wants to help you shift. So because of that, we have to keep working at it. So don't get discouraged immediately whenever the first thing sort of goes wrong. And that kind of goes hand in hand with arguing. Like, don't necessarily argue with the things being handed to you this month, because they're purposely being given to you. I know that sounds a little bit remote and a little esoteric, but it can happen. The closest thing is that you inherit something. It doesn't even have to be family. But you might even discover that something that you do, or something that, a personality trait, something, a gift you have, something that's inherently you, you will find out that you actually have received it from someone else. You might see it via, you know, that strange mirror that pops up every once in a while when you see yourself in others. And now on to the Oracle card. What we got? I'm going to tell you a secret. I still have on my pajama pants, and I'm not sorry. Sagittarius. All right, Sag, stubborn Oracle. Stubborn Oracle. I'm just going to pull you. I'm going to pull you. It like it wants me to. Harmony. How about that? That's beautiful. There's a musical instrument in there. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It's so beautiful. Like, I just want to stare at these cards, and I often do. But harmony is the key, or is the theme of your month. Like, it's interesting because we got, you know, the no hollow arguments. Well, all arguments are probably a little hollow, but no hollow victories. Even if you just don't fight things this month. Don't fight other people. Just do whatever you can to keep the peace within yourself. It's not about keeping the peace for everyone else. It's really about just creating harmony on the inside, because there are just some things that need to come to you this month. And if you're in battle, like battling even yourself in your own mind, it's going to be harder to be receptive. You know, that's a motto for life, but especially for the Sagittarians, for this month, harmony is key. And you might find yourself, look how interesting these two, they're kind of in the same position to me just a little bit. At least that's how I see it. How the work can bring harmony too this month, you know? And work doesn't have to mean what you do for a living or what you do for money. It could be that thing you find that reignites a passion in you. And when you work at it, that might be the ticket to harmony for you this month, right? Putting that effort into the reignition of passion. I mean, I would definitely say pick up a musical instrument if you've had the inkling to do that, Sag. It doesn't have to be a musical instrument, though. It could also just be a pen. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also comment, like the video, you know, all that fun stuff. Also, follow me on Instagram at mysticassistant. And hey, have a happy holidays. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. That's a song only you can.